Hey guys, first dates, they can be super scary, intimidating. Today I want to give you 7 tips on how to have a great first date. Hey, it's Mark here from Make Him Yours. Hey girls, it's Mark here again, and today we're giving you 7 tips to have great first dates, first time every time, so you no longer have to worry about the awkwardness. So number 1 is hug when you meet. Break the touch barrier straight away, even if you do that weird kissy thing on the cheek that we all do and think is kind of odd. What it does is straight away that physical barrier between the two of you is gone for the rest of the date. So if he wants to kiss you, if he wants to hold your hand, it doesn't feel weird. Number 2, try to have an activity rather than like a standard dinner. So something like, a food festival or a market or even a sport like rock climbing are all way better dates for the two of you than a dinner, because there's going to be an outward focus. It's going to be like an us and them thing rather than a you and him thing across the dinner table. Okay, so if you are eating dinner, you want to sit next to each other rather than across. So what's your typical high pressure situation? It's a job interview, right? Where you sit across the table and you stare at each other and you figure out if you match each other's standards. Now, a good date should not feel like that. A good date should feel like a team exercise with someone who could become a very good friend or even something more. So you don't want to sit across the table at dinner. You might want to sit on the 90-degree angle of the table or sit next to each other. And that way you create a real team, like an us and them feel versus the very you versus me feel of the interview across the table. Number 4, offer to pay for yourself. So chivalry isn't dead, but this is the 21st century and women are equal to men in every way. So it's fair enough that you go into a date assuming that you might be covering for yourself. Now, most guys won't let you cover, they'll pay for you anyway, but you're gonna have a better experience, and if he does pay for you, you're gonna appreciate it more if you go in assuming you're gonna pay for yourself. Number 5, girls, ask questions about who he is rather than what he is. So try to think of questions that bring out a guy's values. So instead of maybe asking, what do? You could ask him something like, if you could wake up tomorrow doing anything, what would you do? Or if money was no issue ever, which job would you do? Maybe instead of asking him, where did you grow up? You could go, if you could have grown up anywhere in the world, where would you grow up? Not only do these questions and statements like this bring out more of his values about who he is rather than just straight facts, they get better and more fun conversation flowing, so you guys are going to have a better first date experience. Number 6, avoid the weird topics. So don't talk about your insecurities. Oh my God, I'm carrying so much weight. You won't even like me. Don't talk about your long-term future and plans for him, even if you have them. Oh my God, you and I would have the cutest kids. And you have to tread carefully when talking about exes. It's not a completely no-go topic, but some people do it kind of weird. No, I like the fact that your arms are really small. It was like total opposite to my ex-boyfriend. His was so big and yours are just so cute. And number 7, girls, this is a big one that a lot of girls I find forget. Give him green lights if you like him and want him to make a move. So if you're into it, make sure that he feels comfortable making a move. So most guys won't make a move unless they think their move is going to be successful. So give him the eyes, give him the touch, physical closeness, whatever it takes to stamp on your forehead that, yes, mister, I want you to make a move. I want you to come forward and take this further. So thanks, ladies. I hope you enjoyed that. There's 7 tips to have a great first date in the future. I hope that takes some of the awkwardness out of it and you can look forward to the experiences more and have a great time. What did you think? Do you agree, disagree? Let me know. Post something in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. I reply to each and every one. Don't forget to hit like on the video and subscribe to the channel, and also check out the blog at makehimyours.com.au. Thanks very much, ladies. I can't wait to chat to you all very soon.